As soon as Apophis opens the door and is hit with the radiant light of the mountaintop from outside, the sweet smell of the cinnamon perfume wafting off and behind him follows him as he passes through the door, and each of you get a nice noseful of cinnamon as you follow him. He steps through
Brilliant,
and
you smell good.
he steps through, and you each follow, and you find yourself covering your eyes from the brightness of the outside compared to being underground the entire time. As you step out onto the grassy hill, you find that you're actually right back where you originally started. You're on top of the hill that's being surrounded by the hundreds of gray-skinned people, the refugees of the inner city. However, that's unfortunately not the first thing each of you are going to notice. As Apophis strolls forward and the rest of the party follows behind through the door frame, you see that you're actually surrounded. This entire clearing has one massive serpent's body wrapped around the entire thing. It's easily way larger than a house. It looks like a mimicry of the sacred secret eater that you just ate, or that you just killed, except that it doesn't have multiple heads. It has one looming head, and instead of a metallic metal body, it has this semi-translucent iridescence to its scales. And its snake head leans down from the sky and locks eyes with each one of the party. As each of you walk through the doorway and look up at it, it growls in a deep rumbling voice, and as it opens its mouth, a thick, almost overwhelming scent of cinnamon hits each of you like its breath is made of it. It states, "In order for you to pass through these trials, you must first admit to me and to each of your friends. What is your greatest fear?"
Damn it, I have to think about that.
Spider this time walk away.
I literally, no shit, Chillian, before anyone else can respond, Apophis will look at the snake and say, "Spiders easy next," and just walk away.
We both say spiders and just walk.
You at the same time.
We've dealt with this stuff before too often.
The snake will not be satisfied with just your answer, Chillian, and it will rotate its head around to stare at you as if it doesn't believe you. And in fact, the snake would like to make a deity-level insight check on you.
That one. Do I make a deception check?
Sure. If you are not truly afraid of spiders, if that's not your true fear, then give me a deception check.
He is lying out of his mind. He doesn't care about spiders.
The snake will reposition itself in front of Chillian as you attempt to walk away, and it will state that I have seen you walking side by side with half spiders. I know your truths are coming strained through your teeth. Tell me, what is your greatest fear?
Guys, I literally forgot my daughter was a spider. That was a bad lie.
I'm gonna walk up
Beautiful young woman.
and state, loss of true self.
Wrong answer.
Is that true? It's gonna roll an insight check whether it's true or not. But is that true? Are you rolling a deception check?
Um,
And if it is true, I need you to roll me a persuasion check with advantage.
no, it'll be true.
Another 27. Whew.
I'm gonna lose.
No, let me just get see that it's a truth. This doesn't decide if you're lying or not.
No.
Oh,
You,
unlike you.
You would roll a persuasion check with advantage now.
With advantage, I will roll 2 dice. So,
That is what advantage.
shut up.
Advantage, like you should roll 2 dice.
Then that's an 18 total.
The snake considers your words, arching one of its scaled eyebrows and turning its head slightly. It says, "Bold of you to have made your choice, considering most of yourself has already disintegrated away. I can see within you that this does terrify you. But you've clearly brought this fear down upon yourself.
Skill
And-
issue.
And the snake will promptly turn towards the rest of the party. And Hardock, you're free to leave.
Crap.
Well, I mean,
Only
you're
one
all free to leave. In fact, as you all are kind of like just standing here, every other denizen is entirely ignoring the snake. It's almost like ghost-like in a way. And Apophis is already wandering down to the edge of the clearing past it. So
I'll follow him.
Hey, wait up.
the snake will turn towards Chillian, Alina, and Chloe.
Alina will step forward. I am terrified of heights.
Once again, is this true?
Yes.
All right, give you a persuasion roll with advantage.
Okay. Hold on, let me find my persuasion.
It's like -5.
14 altogether.
The snake, still rolling higher, recognizes that as you step forward and exclaim that you are afraid of heights, he looks down upon your short statue and he grumbles, "And yet here you are, in the tallest realm in the land, standing toe to toe with giants amongst your party. May you fare well in your adventures, for you will be shaking in your boots before long."
Okay. I'm gonna keep walking and go with Hardock. Chloe's gonna raise her paw. She's gonna go, "What if you have no fucking clue what your fear is?"
Oh, you know, deep within the recesses of your mind, you've been shaken before.
Chloe's gonna sit there, like, push her paws to, like, the sides of her head and very clearly trying very hard to think. I have no idea.
Are you afraid of not knowing? It asks with this questionable look on his face.
No, I'm pretty good at not knowing. I'm just saying I've got no freaking clue what I would be, because there's a couple of things that are pretty much the same level, and I can't think of something that I'm actually most afraid of.
Indecisiveness will be the bane of your party.
Yeah.
I'm not indecisive. I'm just stupid. She's just gonna walk off looking really dejected.
The snake will not give chase, only turning towards Chillian, the last person in the party yet to answer.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna forget about me.
Yet to get a fulfilling answer, at least.
Oh,
I
guys,
love the fact that I just got away with lying.
Guys, close your ears. It's alright.
What?
Close your ears.
No.
Okay. My biggest fear is failing. The failure to stop my nose coming again. I'm watching everyone die again and again and again. It's so stupid.
Just have a mental breakdown
Who's
in front of the
freaking-
snake.
Dying on me.
The snake will simply respond with, "It is no wonder I've seen you in the depths of drunkenness, many would it be, considering your past failures racking up already."
Fuck you.
The snake will unwind after you say "fuck you" around the clearing, yes. And as it begins to lean up and swim into the sky, it seems to just kind of vanish into the brightness of the radiance of Mount Celestia. And with it, the stench of cinnamon vanishes as well. Apophis is already on the other side of the clearing, in between the refugees of the Undercity and you. The refugees of the Undercity seem not to notice the snake entirely at all, and instead have just begun to basically conglomerate together and begin chanting out each of your names, or the ones that they remember at least. They are in great celebration. You are the first party they've seen, that some of them in centuries, to ever come back through this door. And the refugees of the Undercity are going ape shit because of it.
Let's go.
The refugees of New Hollister will happily accept you back in for a quick rest. Although, as they attempt to bring forth the Horn of Plenty, they find that they cannot find it, and therefore cannot offer you a feast. That being said, though, everybody is more than happy to welcome you back and to hear all about your stories and what is behind that door. Basically, everybody is captivated by you and are hanging on the party's every word. You guys are currently within the clearing of the refugees of the Undercity. Your next trial is to create a new link within the Forge of the Snake. There is no other information given whatsoever.
Oh.
Guys, that's it. I give up. Let's go home.
So getting from A to B is going to be really fun.
Don't lie.
Yeah, I won't. Anyone.
You're a liar? So you said we need to create a link between snakes?
The next trial is to forge a new, or sorry, to create a new link in the Forge of the Snake.
Alright guys, I look around. What's a forge?
Do you want to ask one of the refugees of New Hollister, or do you want to ask your party members?
Everyone, I turned around. I'm like, alright gang, what's a forge?
I don't know.
Isn't that a thing where you make weapons at?
Oh, you're right, I think so. Probably.
Anyways.
Yeah, where do we go from there then? Do you see a forge? Can I look for a forge?
You look around, and you're surrounded entirely by trees in the dense forest here at the edge of Mount Celestia. You look up the mountain, and as you gaze up this seemingly indefinite rock surface that extends into the heavens, you can give me a perception check if you'd like, but mostly all you see is just more thickets of trees, A couple of buildings that are very clearly marked and stand out amongst the side of the mountain. And then higher up, right before you reach the clouds and the mountain disappears, there's a massive tree that's just growing out of the side of the mountain.
12.
No. You do
There's
not
a bunch
see
of
anything that
trees.
looks like a forge, unfortunately. Mostly just natural area and a couple of buildings sprinkled across the mountain surface.
We
But
can make
maybe
a
they're hiding it in one of those buildings.
big fat hole. Did you just equip a shovel? What was that?
The king of the paper crown grabs the shovel.
No. Wait.
Looks like your reckoning has come for you.
It's a man with a shovel.
No.
Y'all, have we used the Horn of Plenty yet? Because I thought we did.
I don't think so.
I believe Apopha still has it attached to Athoth, the living fire.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Chloe has no idea that we've stolen the thing.
Yeah. Would you be upset if we did?
We're not gonna tell them. Please.
Guys,
I'm-
should forge be like a secret code word for something else, like bathroom baby?
That would,
Bart, I don't know.
this would be funny if you guys ended up being cursed here into the clearing for the rest of eternity, just because of indecisiveness. That would be funny.
Yeah.
Alright, can we go over what we have again?
When I
Or what
wasn't
it is?
indecisive, I'm a liar.
That's your biggest fear.
So we walk in and we have to do something with a forge?
So you're currently within the clearing of the refugees of the Undercity. This is the entrance and exit for the second trial, slaying the Sacred Secret Eater, who's
What?
trapped.
I thought we already did that.
Yeah, he was trapped deep underground, within the mountain underneath of this clearing. And you guys have slayed him and come back. And now the only thing you know is that your next trial is to forge a link in the Great Snake.
Forge a new link.
Forge a new link in the
Oh
snake.
wait! Oh my God!
Inside
Stop this.
the
We need to
snake.
start. We need to get married right now.
Wait, what?
Alright.
What?
Apophis,
I took
script.
a hard time to you.
Apophis, Chillian, kiss now.
Whoa, wait. I'm starting to think this is your own one.
Apophis is just looking at you and shaking his head.
Hey, you don't have the right to reject me either. Now that's just rude.
Chloe
Gotta
is
prove
probably
wrong.
going to just be rolling on the floor if this was all said out loud.
Alright, I don't think marriage is the answer. That's a good guess, but alright, I start moving towards ghosts.
Sure. The refugees of New Hollister welcome you with open arms, congratulating you on surviving. People shout out for the man of the paper crown, and the king of the paper crown will announce, "Unfortunately, adventurers, I cannot seem to locate our Horn of Plenty. My little doofus over here seems to have misplaced it. We'll get right on it, but we may not have food for you tonight. I apologize.
I feel so bad.
We do have a choir who'd like to sing you a song."
Who has the horn?
Apophis.
Apophis does right now.
Can I try and grab it from him?
No, don't tell him.
Yeah, you
No,
have
how
to.
are we gonna advance if we're not gonna tell the
Well, this is
truth?
just for the feast. We can lie. It's okay.
Maybe this feast is the answer.
Alright, I start asking around, like, what? Hey, do you guys know where a forge may be? I do the meme where it's like the little emoji with the fingers pointing at each other.
We'll take care of Hardock first as he wanders through the crowd over to the edge of the clearing. where Apophis is leaned up against the tree. He has Athoth, the living flame, sat down on the ground next to him as he's propped up against the tree, with his arms crossed, observing the crowd. Athoth, the living flame, within his lantern, has the Horn of Plenty attached to it. Apophis does not realize what you're doing as you walk up to him.
Do it!
Alright, yeah.
Hardok, I think you'll win.
Let's like sleight of hand, just grab it and go back.
Yeah, give me a sleight. Give me a sleight of hand check. See if Apophis cares.
My sleight of
notices.
hand is a +0.
If you're a literal pirate, why are you giving stuff back?
It's a 5. 'Cause you know what? I'm
He has a-
dying
he has
and
a
losing
con-
myself currently. How am I gonna be a pirate if I'm not a pirate anymore?
He's dying of cancer.
I'm dying of everything.
That's kind of racist. You could be a pirate while being everything.
Well,
No, he's dying.
yeah, literally,
have to
like
be.
I'm losing myself. I can't.
Oh. But yourself was already a dude who stole things!
You walk past Apophis, attempting to be sneaky by getting behind him and undoing the Horn of Plenty. And while you're fiddling with the knot, he just puts his foot on top of the horn and stares down at you. What do you think you're doing?
I am trying to move us forward.
The horn isn't the answer. We need to
How do you
find...
know this?
He actually doesn't, and he will be taken slightly aback as he thinks.
Can't think about that. No,
They said they're missing the horn, and that we need. And part of the puzzle is we need to like forge the bond or whatever. Maybe this is it. This feast
maybe it.
to help
Maybe
move
the
forward.
answer is friendship.
Look, I know you have beef with Jillian, but you don't have any with me so far. As far as I know, let's just give this a shot.
That sounds like a proposal. Marriage
Yo.
not!
Apophis will take his foot off of the horn, but as you're undoing the knot, he says, "Just remember, these ghosts don't need to eat, and we do. This wouldn't have been part of the trial had we not taken the horn in the first place, which means this is not likely the answer. But by all means, humor me." And he'll let you take the Horn of Plenty, Hardok. Chillian, while everybody is attempting to link arms and sing Kumbaya, and Hardok is grabbing a horn, you ask the first person you see if they know of a forge, and the first person you see does not know what a forge is, but his friend does, and his friend says, "Ooh, yes, the Great Forge of Ptah. It's just right up the mountain, about 2 days that way." And he'll point basically up the mountain. "Oh yes, there's. It's highly treacherous. Nobody ever goes there. Well, nobody ever leaves this clearing specifically. So I can't give you an exact estimate, but I think it's about 2 days only."
Just teleport, Jillian.
I can't teleport that far. What? I can teleport like 500 feet, not 2 days.
Okay, get to the edge of the fucking ring and then try to see if you can teleport out!
I looked to the forge. Guys, I think I found the forge. It's like 3 years that way, apparently.
3 years?
Well, that's what he should have said. He said it was 2 days. 2 days that way.
I feel slightly embarrassed, the man says, but I don't actually know how far away it is. I've never left this clearing.
So
In all of your 70 years, you've never walked.
Nope.
Okay.
he's in a wheelchair, Chloe. That's rude.
Motherfucker isn't.
There's an underground passage we refugees take from the Undercity to here. It's the only safe passage for spirits like us. If you leave this clearing, you're bound to be taken by any god who sees your spirit and wants it for something.
I don't think
Alright,
any
sounds like
guy
a
wants
plan.
my spirit. Let's go.
Yep, time to put on the makeup.
What?
I'm getting married one way or another.
Huh?
I'm joking, she wouldn't say that.
Alright, so where's the entrance to the secret passageway?
Well, if you want to take the secret passage, it's a long, winding set of tunnels that lead down to the Undercity. If you want to take it to the Forge of Ptah, you're going to have to. Well, I don't actually know. There must be some winding way to get back to the surface. If you go underground, you may be even more lost than if you were to go above ground, but it would be safer. However, there is no path that directly leads to the Forge of Ptah. This is something you would have to traverse wilderness to find. It's just, you must choose what kind of wilderness.
Alright, so guys, what do you prefer? Spooky caves or long forest? Pick a
There
poison.
is a third option.
What's the third option? You're holding out on me?
They say that you could wrangle an air elemental from the clouds themselves. If you can get well above the treetops, high, high up into the sky, you may draw the ire of a living cloud. If you could ride one of those, it would take you anywhere you wanted to go in Mount Celestial.
That sounds sick as hell. Why didn't you start with that?
Because I've never seen anybody ride one of those things. It's just something me and a buddy cooked up a while ago before we got taken. I don't even know if it's possible to ride a cloud. I'd always
So
thought
you
it would
made
be
it
cool.
up.
I did. I made it up.
Lena's gonna get out her lasso and try lassoing a cloud.
Alright, I looked to Chloe. Can you turn into anything else other than monkey?
Yeah, think so.
Horse.
Alright, turn into bird.
It would be dangerous if you fell from a cloud. You will certainly die.
Only,
No, I got better falling.
Only weak people die from fall damage, alright?
Chloe, you should become a horse and then we can all ride into the sunset together.
If we can use a cloud, what do you mean, horse?
Hold on. What challenge is a dragon?
Alright, Alina's gonna try lassoing a cloud.
So I would have to turn into a small dragon.
Well, Alina, the first problem comes with the fact that you're nowhere near a cloud.
I'm gonna go look for a cloud.
About 12 miles up. The old man who originally floated the idea of catching a wind elemental, he wandered off and now is coming back and will kind of tap on Chilian's shoulder to get his attention. When he does so, he says, "Hey, remember how I made up that thing about catching an air elemental?
Yeah.
Well, I was just asking around one more time to see, and there's this fellow over here who's only been here for a couple of weeks. He claims he caught an air elemental while he was still alive. He might be able to help you do it."
Okay,
I'm
well,
gonna turn into a giant owl and just immediately take off. I'm not waiting for this shit.
alright, I'm sorry. Bye-bye.
Okay. Goodbye, Chloe.
Whee! Apparently I'm 10 feet tall, by the way.
Jeez, that's a big owl. Chilian, you're pointed towards another grayskin spirit who just waves at you. The only reason you know it's him is because of the fact that he waves at you. The spirit begins to come over and he introduces himself as Clyde. He says that he once was taken out and offered a position by a member of the Bouquet of Blood. They said they needed to catch. He said they needed to catch some wind in a bottle or something like that. They they had me go to the Upajati Mountain, where I was to wait in front of a portal to the elemental plane of air for a spirit, for an elemental to come through. They had a special enchanted bottle. They said that the bottle wasn't necessary, but the magic would make it easy for me. They told me that the enchantment brought cold, crisp air into that bottle. Apparently, air elementals are heavily attracted to cold, and that by sensing the magical enchantment that was freezing the bottle, it practically drew the air elemental right into it like a fish with bait.
Okay, that's actually super useful. Thank you. I turn to Athoth.
Pleasure to be of
Hey,
service.
your cold dead heart might be able to get us an air elemental.
The fuck did you just say to me? Apophis will shout
You
from the other
heard
side.
me!
At this point, Hardock is in between Apophis and Jillian's shouting match as he's bringing the horn over to everybody.
Chloe's just kind of fucking around right now. She's gonna intentionally land on one of the ghosts in the background and then fly right back up.
You guys just see a spirit just get raptured by a giant owl. I'm not ready to go! No, wait! What's up? Hardock has brought the horn over to the party, and there's now a giant owl circling the ferry.
The entire clearing is in a panic.
Well, I feel a lot closer to solving this mystery. Chloe, do you have cold magic?
She's up there flying, freaking out all the ghosts.
Chloe's gonna come back down and land, and she's gonna like puff out where her chest feathers are to show the little spoon of Mjortik's ice.
You do. All right, start flying into the clouds. I also hand you my glove that also has Mjortik's teeth on it. All right, take my club instead, and then go fly into the clouds and go. Get supposed air elementals. All right, Chloe.
Do you think these ghosts are air elementals?
I think they're sad.
I mean, you try riding one of them and see how well it goes. All right. Hardock?
Wait.
I told Hardock to ride one of them and see how well it goes.
Ride one of the spirits.
I also have a Mace of Terror. You want to take that just in case? Scare him?
Yep. Yeah, the
It's
what?
a giant owl swinging around a mace.
I have a Mace of Terror.
Okay. Chloe's just gonna reach out one of her large talons to grab it.
Alright, I hand you a club as well. One weapon for each talon.
She's gonna fall over.
Nah!
Oh, the babies.
She's an owl. She's only got 2 grippies.
So the giant owl has a mace in its hand, and it's gonna try to catch an air elemental somehow.
A Mace
No, I'm
of
gonna try to
Terror.
scare it towards the ground and be like, "Fuck it!"
Just
It's a,
dive
yeah,
bombing
it's
the
a
air
Mace of
elemental.
Terror. It's just a scary mace, alright?
However, Chloe, I would like you to fly up into the clouds, and first off, you're lucky you've got the Bjordic boon, because you would start taking cold damage up here. One point at a time. You have resistance or immunity?
Immunity.
Oh shit, okay, so yeah. You will not be taking any cold damage, but frost does still grow on the edge of your like feathers. As you're swooping around, beating off the icicles as they form, I need you to roll a d100 to see if you would even encounter an air elemental up here or not. Okay, that's decent, While you're up in the clouds, you feel a stiff draft. And part of your natural owl brain instinct tells you of navigation. You know where magnetic north is, but it seems that magnetic north to your bird brain lies pointing directly at Mount Celestia. There's a nice stiff current that you can glide upon just underneath of the clouds that seems to be able to take you circling the entire mountain with very effortless flight. It would likely take you hours to circle this entire mountain, if not a full day or two alone, just to fly around this whole mountain. But you could. Flying back and forth up here, you do not immediately encounter any air elementals. And just as you're about to give up hope, you see, kind of against the current, this particularly thick, scrunched cloud that looks a little too puffy and a little too white, and it seems to push back against the wind current. Not coming at you specifically, but like moseying around very clearly against the current that you can feel in your wings. You see there are some things up here that look like clouds. The 25 is not high enough to get close to encounter or have any interaction with it, though, as it will eventually disappear within a larger cloud. It'll be about 20 minutes of flying while you're up here. You do not get a cloud off of your first roll, or you do not get an air elemental off of your first roll, but you do see them. Seeing the fluffy white cotton ball disappear into a larger cloud, you go to give chase. But once you find yourself deep within the clouds, water droplets begin to form on your feathers. You start to get really wet, and it's not easy to see. Your vision becomes thickened and foggy, and you quickly lose sight of the air elemental. It's been well over a half an hour at this point since their party has last seen you. Jillian, hard off.
Guys, do you think she died?
I hope not.
You can still see the silhouette of her form if you will look closely, but then you watch her dive into a cloud and not come back out the other side.
Crap.
We go check on her.
Alright, so sending to Chloe. Hey girl, saw a cloud god? Question mark? You good? Become bird or one with air? Come back soon. Bye bye. XOXO Jillian.
I'm gonna have to come down to the earth again, and I'm gonna have to recast polymorph at a higher level because polymorph only lasts an hour if I cast it at its base. So Chloe's gonna land and drop the mace, and she's gonna be very visibly frustrated and dripping because she was in a cloud.
Yes, without the ability to speak or use your hands for somatic components, you cannot cast spells while polymorphed.
Yeah, but we can go towards the mountain.
Can we take the
Figure out
ghost
there.
that says you knew where it was? Can I go find him again?
Sure, but as he has stated, if he was to leave the clearing you guys are in, there's always a chance that he no longer has protection and will just be yoinked by a random god to their afterlife.
I'm sure
I
he's
want
fine
to
with
do
it.
that to him.
I'm sure he's fine with it.
No,
no.
we cannot ruin this innocent person's soul.
Yeah, there's
Oh
a
my
50
gosh, I have
there's
a question.
there's a 50-50 chance he gets yoinked by a demon and spends the rest of eternity in hell for no reason.
He's fine with
I
it.
have a question.
Jillian,
Question,
no.
is the demon me
Please.
and is hell the party? Do you guys think this could be the solution of forming a bond?
Maybe we got bonds with this random spear I found that might know where the forge is. Can I insight the riddle to see if we have to forge bonds with these random ghosts?
God.
Give me an insight check, sure. You're 6 tries.
Oh, that's so depressing.
I got a large number of 8.
Yeah.
Let me roll. Maybe I'll get something. A
We
3.
can't figure this out!
A 3! Alright.
A 3! Oh, we lost it!
The tablet so far has shown you 2 trials, and both of them have been taken quite literally. Although the light of hope was technically sparked by literal hope, it was still an actual flame. Physically. So, whatever this forged, crafting a new link in a chain thing is, there's quite literally probably a physical crafting mechanism to this trial. And since there is already an older man here who knows of the Forge of Ptah, there's a second man who knows how to capture an air elemental, and now at this point a third person has wandered over, a female who had heard you guys say the name Ptah. She's an ex-cleric of Ptah before she passed away. And so
Who are these people?
we're just random ghosts. That's what one of them says.
Alright, so the squad, the gang. Use the horn, I'm hungry. Create me a burger.
Grill me a cheese.
Grill me a cheese. Alright, so what we know is that it's super literal and we must go forge something in the forge.
What does forge mean?
I'll use the horn.
Okay.
He's got the horn!
Ah!
As a giant set of 3 tables full of food manifests itself as you loudly blow a horn in the middle of the crowd.
Out of nowhere.
The 3 people who were gathering around that were starting to help you and gather information now suddenly turn entirely against the party. Angry looks on their faces, along with the rest of the crowd, as people murmur amongst themselves and figure out that somehow the New Horizons has stolen the most prized possession of the refugees of the Undercity.
Oh.
And is now blatantly using it in front of them.
Alright, Arnock, you just have to say you found it on the ground.
That was my initial plan anyways.
Okay. Go for the cat.
Give me a deception check, Hardock.
Shit.
Arnock! Why do you mean Arnock?
No, I did good this time. I got a 19 total.
Tensions ease up slightly as you wave the horn in the air and you wave your hands and you ask everyone to calm down that you just found it on the ground. Most people believe you, but are still gonna hold you at a bit of a regard. The king in the paper crown will walk up to you and just hold his hand out.
I'll give it.
He will take the horn and he will hand it to his right-hand man, who puts it into his coat pocket again. Thank you.
And it just falls back out.
Thank you for procuring our horn back for us. The refugees of the Undercity will be forever in your debt. It's one of the few sources of entertainment we get to enjoy around here. Thank you.
We are so glad to be able to return this to you.
The man in the trench coat is just eyeballing Hardock with like a squint in his eyes.
I'll just slowly give him the middle finger.
Now, that being said, there's a feast before you all, and should the party wish to take a short rest, you may gorge yourselves as the party thinks about what the next best plan may be for you all.
And yet this dude with a piece of paper on his head has decided he's the leader?
Yes.
No.
Take the paper.
Giving the horn back didn't work.
The giving the horn back definitely puts you back in good graces with everybody. But what do you mean by work?
Like it.
What do you mean by work?
Did we forge a bond? Did we solve the mystery?
Yeah, did we forge the snake?
Is there a new snake?
I mean, nothing seems to happen, but everybody's a little bit quite a bit happier. Maybe? How do you know? How do you know you completed the first 2 trials?
I
Look
don't.
for the snake.
There's usually a door that opened. Is there a random door nearby now?
Do we
No.
get the little pop-up like we completed the mission? Like they'll remember this for later?
Literally nothing special happens now.
No.
Maybe we have to talk to all of them and forge a bond with all of them.
Let's all learn about their personal lives now. All 10 billion of them.
Yes.
Well, since
Well, you can group them up into like tens.
That's not good bonds though.
That's great bonds. It did say it had to be a strong bond. It just said a bond.
A weak bond.
Once again, the wording exactly inscribed on the tablet reads, "To create a new link in the Forge of the Snake."
New
are we sure
link.
we're not in the forge of the snake?
Can we touch
I
these
think.
ghosts?
What?
What?
Oh, wait, hear me out, hear me out.
Touch the ghost.
Hold on, I didn't mean anything inappropriate.
Too late.
No, okay,
Man, that poor ghost is being a sex offended right now. Look at what you've done, Alina.
Their hands, so we can all link up.
Offended the ghost sexually.
No. Can we touch them?
Stop
What?
touching them!
Hey,
differently.
How would I describe this? Can I grab like their hand?
Yeah, you can grab a ghost's hand, yes.
Okay,
Did they
we can
consent?
all just link hands, every one of us.
If this is something the
All
party
the ghosts. Yeah,
Huh?
let's get every single ghost to hold hands.
Yes.
As a celebration.
we're not at the forge.
I'm down to convince them. We're creating a new league. Maybe if
What
we
if-
link up into a single line, we'll find the forge. Maybe
Oh my
we are-
gosh, I
maybe
have
this
baby.
whole
I
thing
have
is-
baby egg.
What? Okay.
You guys are really just throwing things at a wall here, aren't you?
We really
Yeah,
are.
We
I
are
have
the party
baby
of the
egg.
stupid people.
You
I
can
have
walk
to hatch
around the
the
wall.
I have to hatch the egg and then teach it how to hold hands.
That's gonna take too much time, alright?
Shut up!
what if
I
we
will be a
link all
mother.
the ghosts to the forge on the other side of the mountain,
That's what I'm saying. If we create a long enough line of all these ghosts,
and then we walk
maybe
across
the
them?
yeah, we find the forge. I say we try and convince all the ghosts to hold hands in a straight line. Say it's
Sounds
for a
good to me.
game. It sounds like entertainment for them. They need entertainment.
It's
What
gonna
if
be the
we're
world's
going
longest
out of
telephone game.
Out of the clearing.
Telephone.
You shush.
You
No,
begin.
they can't be taken if they're holding hands. It's protection.
Oh.
Yeah, the only big stuff in God is holding hands.
The power of friendship.
The power of friendship.
Well, I hate this a little bit. But I can't tell you. I can't tell you why. You begin to grab a bunch of the ghosts together, and they'll begin linking hands. Absolutely. You guys get into the world's first, and maybe worst Congo line, before you wrap upon yourselves several times over. There are enough people here that you spiral in on each other in order to fill up the clearing. And at everybody's commands, once everyone is holding hands and you stretch your arms out as long as you can, this line absolutely spirals in on itself several times over. And as if you directed one end to start walking towards the forge, there's a pretty good chance you may end up with a massive Congo line that leads somewhere. Now, if that actually reaches the forge, or a forge, is entirely unknown. Because, once again, you don't really know where the forge is. But
Somebody's gotta know.
something that does come up as you all are setting this up is, while the human, no, I'm not calling that a human centipede. While the human Congo line, while
Why not?
is formed, eventually it will get to the point where one part of the line accidentally is like outside of the clearing. And it stays like this for several minutes before anybody notices, and there's this kind of exclamation from that area of the group, as many of them think now suddenly that if they are arm in arm, hand in hand, they can't be taken for some reason.
Yay!
That's just a theory they have, and it gives
That
them
means
hope.
that someone's gonna get taken.
And it gives
Oh,
them
no.
hope.
There's something that's gonna take people. Oh god.
Can I do a religious check to see if this is good enough protection from the gods?
Sure.
Alright.
I think you would have disadvantage on this check, though, because how would you know?
I don't know, I fought a lot of gods before, I should know. 10! That's actually not bad.
No, not at all. They're probably being yoinked to afterlives, but, there is a chance that whatever protection magic actually does exist within this, clearing, that it does indeed spread through their hands. So, there's a chance that as long as one person is still here within the clearing, you might be protected from the gods, literally just grabbing people and taking them to their afterlife.
I turned to the party.
Yeah.
Do you guys think it's worth it? Is this worth the risk?
Yes.
I'm being serious right now, right? We might. Sorry. We might send people to eternal damnation.
Well, if we
this doesn't
reach
go
heaven,
right.
I'm sure we can bargain them out.
Do we know their names? Yeah, can we get that random guy I saw once in the field out of hell? I don't think I know who we're talking about.
I'm sure they would.
How?
Well, because they're angels in heaven. I mean, they see all, I'm assuming.
Gods suck. They don't know anything about us.
Okay.
They just want us to die and suffer and pray to them. And then they want to bicker with each other as well.
Apophis will chuckle.
You shut up. You are the most guilty of that. F you. Alright,
Well, we've got
What's
the
the
daisy
consensus?
chain going.
yeah. What's the consensus? This is stupid.
If not, we
I
can
agree.
just nuke them. We can just nuke them.
Pray to Dinar! You pray to Dinar? Oh my god, that's the first time anybody's had that idea this whole time! Give me a religion check to see if you can connect with him. I can't believe you haven't tried that yet!
Oh my god.
Because I pray to Jesus!
Hey, Dinar! Ring, ring, ring!
Listen our help!
Dinar, my buddy, I love you so much. Can you just, like, help us out here? Right, fam?
Dude, we're in a rough spot. Can you, like, help out, baby?
You know what we could possibly do, man?
The god we're trying to reach, it's surely
Oh my
unavailable.
gosh, I have an idea. I don't want Chloe to do the prayer thing, specifically because I think it would be funnier now that I'm thinking about it, if she wrote letters and just shoved them in Athoth.
What?
Like, you're a god too, hand him this!
Well,
Chilean is, with a 17, able to successfully pray to Dinar in such a way that Dinar can hear Chilean's voice, like he's standing right next to you, within your cell,
Whispering
Dinar.
in his ear.
Now, you have had very little experience right now projecting yourself as a god, except for very specifically being able to project your voice. So you know how to respond to this prayer.
Help!
You hear the soothing voice of Chilean, almost right next to you, like he's in your ear.
I stopped! Oh my
Our
god!
brains are stupid!
Nara first responds with, "Oh god, I thought I put it on mute."
You're cutting out. The signal's not that good.
Hey, it's canonical.
Alright, so
They put-
Chilean's
they-
asking what
They updated their
That's a-
firewalls, and that's causing him to glitch in and out right now. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, Crit.
Hey, boss.
Here, me.
No, that got.
Hold it. Chilean, put your arms a little to the left. Maybe you'll get a better signal.
Brain power. I draw my brain amplifier.
So all Dinar hear is screams of help.
Help! Brain
Cool.
stupid! Brain
Cool.
stupid, help!
So everyone,
Chilean! Tell him why we need help!
Help!
Chilean!
no, everyone's here. What the hell do you need help for?
No understand puzzle help!
The children's riddle, we can't solve it.
There's a thundering voice of Dinar that responds back with the "What the hell do you need help with?" that just echoes over the clearing. He accidentally spoke a little too loud, and now hundreds of people are aware of his existence and are looking up at the sky.
The will of the phone.
Oh my God.
I actually expected to respond. I don't know. You can go away now, it's alright. Wrong number, my bad.
Bro. Wow.
Guys, did you know the door could actually respond? What? He can do this the entire time?
Oh, I wish we could have been talking to him this whole time.
I've been trying. He blocked me on my brain phone. I can't send him messages, but he can, like, do this?
You can't call me on your brain phone, but you can me. You know, prayer.
Yeah. Old style. Old fashioned.
Exactly.
This is. Dinar, help us solve this children's riddle.
Tell him the
You-
riddle first.
You know, I was about to say, we're here back with, what's the riddle?
Crap, what is the riddle? It's
It's not a riddle.
something forged snake bond in the forge.
Are you talking about
Sorry, I'm
the...
eating.
Are you
They said
talking about...
Am I talking about what?
Are you talking about... Did you say snake god?
No. Bond, snake bond. Forge me, bond you, forge snake.
Why are you talking
Build,
about bondage?
create,
Bonded the snake.
forge me, bonded snake.
Well, the only thing that deals with bondage and a snake has to do with the chaos snake.
Where's that?
While up here, I heard a thing or two about the having their servants hold chains to hold down the.
Dinar, your God connection is kind of sucky. Hey, it's alright if I just send the. It's alright if I just do sending. We might have a better connection that way.
You're blocked on sending.
I am blocked on sending. He has to block me once a day, though. It's not a permanent block.
Oh Lord, employing servants of the Alpha Light, life, make change for Chaos Snake. There, go.
Okay, I lay on the ground and freeze because I don't know what to do. I'm overwhelmed with the information you just shared.
Fucking Noah talking to the, getting the prophecy of the flood, and just laying there on the ground like, what the fuck just happened? I have to build a what?
What?
As soon as you yelled a lot at me. I don't understand. You're responding. You're here all the time when you.
God, please, your connection, it's terrible.
The only thing we heard was, I am calls dismissed.
Your connection, it's making the cosmic war.
Guys, we're never gonna figure it out.
It's hopeless. Just give up.
You just seem to know speaking in tongues all of a sudden.
Help. I called for help and all you've done is hurt me.
And now you know.
Understand you.
And now you know how to feel, Chilean.
Yeah, I know. I'm my man.
That's not the only thing I understood.
Yeah, why is that the only thing that came out clear is that's how I feel?
The only thing you said that came out clear was that.
I turned to the rest of the party. Is this how I sound to you guys?
Yeah.
When I describe other things?
Well, you see,
Yes,
the reason why it was so clear for that one was because.
No. Guys.
Well,
I'm
that-
sorry.
Well, that was. I think that might have been less than helpful.
Guys, I'm sorry. Maybe I need to learn how to communicate better if this is how I sound to y'all.
Yes, it is.
Maybe this is why you guys don't believe me.
Yes, it is.
Oh man, I have a lot to think about.
Apophis will just walk up to you and put a comforting hand on your shoulder.
Don't touch me.
Why are we giving him a midlife crisis right now?
Midlife?
He's like 7,000 years old.
Kinda old, bro.
What do you mean? He's obviously 24, so.
Kinda old.
Alright, so you said something about snake chaos, bondage, weak, bond, great. You?
Jillian, if you would like to work with that to give me a religion check, you have or an intelligence check because you have had this heard of this before, and I'm seeing if you remember.
I'm gonna do an intelligence check. That much worse.
What is wrong with you?
Alright, let's watch this nat one.
That one.
That one.
13. That's not bad.
No, that's not bad. You do explicitly remember, back when you first started these heavenly trials, when those lanterns were whirling around you before you had even been given your first task by the angel on the altar. You had heard one of them mention about how they needed to grab more souls together to work on creating more chains to hold down the great chaos snake Apophis. The true Apophis, the chaos snake that Ra has to fight every night to make sure he doesn't consume the sun and destroy the world. Not this Apophis who just calls himself Apophis and has the same ambitions.
That doesn't change shit. We still look at Apophis.
I look at
All of a sudden, fall 2-step over at this point again. God damn it! Alright, I'm gonna do my joke before anyone else says anything. All of a sudden, Chillian looks towards Apophis with a length of chain. There you fucking go.
No, I look towards Apophis. How do you feel about bondage?
Chloe perks her ears up.
Oh no!
No.
Apophis's face will fall as everybody looks at him, and he will take his hand off Chili's shoulder. I have nothing to do with this.
Well, apparently it's either you or another dude named Apophis. What's the chances of that?
He throws his hands up and he says, I do not know. I don't know.
Well, it sounds like we need to put you in the new pond. Spirits! 1 billion spirits.
Hold on. Wait. I can explain. I do know. I was just lying to you.
Okay, you know, why are you lying when we're trying to save ourselves?
I'm a part of these trials just the same as you are. I had never known I would be in this position. I figured that this whole story, this tale that was told for the pantheon of this realm, was just something I could rip off and take care of before I even ever had to deal with this. So, fuck me, I guess, for trying to look cool. He said. As soon as I've come to this realm, I have searched for the soul, the power of the gods themselves, whatever they do to grant their power to power this plane of existence. Every realm has one. My gods worked with the lifeblood within each person. That's how our sorcerers came up with blood magic. I had a realm where everything was powered by something that they took from the sun. They called it some nuclear energy or something, and I was still able to use that to destroy the realm. There were some realms where the gods themselves held power, and in this realm, the power is entirely held within the sun. The pantheon told of a tale of a giant snake that would one day swallow the sun, and it was called Apophis. That is the name I chose in this realm, because that is my plan. I am going to take the sun for myself, and I will fix this realm and save it from destruction. I have nothing to do with this fucking thing. Chain snake chaos. It's not me. It's not me.
I'm gonna put a hand on Apophis' shoulder.
Dang, dramatic much?
You're crazy. And you're scaring the...
You're scaring the...
You gotta chill out. We get
Kind of dramatic.
Cool.
He's taking like big deep.
Another son.
He's taking big deep breaths, and he's got this kind of like wild look in his eyes, but literally Hardosh stupid ass comment just snaps him out of it. And he looks at you and he goes, "What?"
So Apophis is gonna hear a voice in his head, and he's gonna start on saying, "I know how I feel." Let them fail these trials so he can be left to be.
The sun is a star. There's several stars. Why do you need the sun in particular?
The gods are holding the power within this one. You may have been right in another realm, but what you call a sun in this realm is just being piloted by the king of gods, Ra himself.
The sun isn't actually a son, it's a daughter.
My daughter? Where's Zil if Ra's the king? Where's Zil? I look at Apophis.
I don't know who Zil is. I don't know who Ra
is. This
You had a daughter coincidentally named Ra in the same way that I am coincidentally named Apophis. It's weird. It gets confusing.
You are wrong. My daughter's the best.
We are not getting past this today, I'm assuming.
No, probably not.
Spent whole session bickering, trying to figure out how to freaking snake bondage.
It's not even really a riddle. It's go do something. It's like, what the hell are we doing?
Link snake bonding. I don't know no more. Cut out.
All right, Mr. Zadar, if you can still hear me, hi.
Sadly, you still have not ended the prayer call yet.
That's good.
We haven't said amen yet.
Janar's like reading through a scroll with his like shoulder up to his ear as he's listening to everybody yell in the background.
In reality, Donar's not being held captive. He's just fucking around with the gods.
Yeah, just hiding from us.
Wait, hold on, I gotta take this call.
Hey, guys, you mind if I answer this call there while I'm my hand? Cool. Alright.
Dude, tell us the answer. I'm confused.
Literally have the spirits make a chain.
I did! I solved it! What the hell?
Not in. What do you mean?
What? Yeah, you're breaking up again. I think I did it right. Bye-bye, I hang up.
We are gonna be stuck. We are never getting out.
That's the best part about the pass and fail nature of the heavenly trials is that you have to pass the trials or you're stuck here for eternity.
We solved the trial though, right? He said make him have a chain.
Maybe. Let's just sit here and wait and see how long it takes. How many days?
I called Dadar again.
Dinar picks up with you bitch!
That was an accident. Bad connection.
Yeah, when you said, okay, bye-bye now.
Yeah, oops. I clicked the wrong button.
He said, my bad, I went through a tunnel.
The wrong button on the prayer.
So would you like me to continue what I was saying?
Sure, yeah. We made them do a chain.
Have them forge literal chain.
Make chain?
Yes.
Why?
Where?
I don't fucking know.
How? Apophis will say.
You're a god. Tell me the answer. Isn't this like your trial now?
Fuck no.
Okay. Alright guys, did you hear the door? We have to make the chain make chains.
Okay. Okay, so with a thundering voice that had echoed out over 100 people, every single spirit within the clearing that you're in now understands what the party has to be doing next. And without you having to go gather information from the many people that have spent centuries here, They will instead approach the party with information of varying degrees that you can piece together more plans from. After several minutes, you arrive at 3 possible conclusions on the best routes to take in order to transfer over 100 people to the Forge of Ptah. The Forge of Ptah is roughly going to be approximately, and nobody knows exactly for sure, but about a day's walk from this clearing up the mountain. The exact location will never be known. You will have to trapeze through wilderness to find it if you're going to travel on foot. If you were to try to procure air elementals in order to fly, you'll be able to find its exact location, but keeping 100 plus people held aloft in the air by one or many air elementals is going to be a monumentous task, and the failure means somebody literally turns into a living puddle that can't die on the ground below. A horrifying existence for anybody, and not something people will take lightly. The third option seems is that you can forego the daisy chain that seems to be protecting these spirits by traveling in the underground refugee tunnel. The tunnel does not have an exact exit near the Forge of Ptah at all. In fact, nobody really knows where the exit would be. Basically, the tunnels would be the fastest and safest option if you got lucky. Now, there are potential problems with all 3 of these plans, and there will need to be pitfalls to overcome as you go on this adventure. But the party will need to figure out what the best of the 3 options likely will be to get to the Forge of Ptah, and next session we'll begin to construct the chain links to complete the 3rd trial.
Alright, so I know what we gotta do.
Hey, Willow, did you I want to ask something? Did you forget what type of cleric my wall is?
Yes! Iron Wall will absolutely be able to help with construction.
Can we turn Iron Wall into a car?
Ptah is just another name for your god. Just FYI.
Exactly, so wouldn't that mean I know... Wouldn't that mean that Iron Wall knows where the forge is? Exactly.
So the problem with even that is you have been away for a long time, and the landscape of Mount Celestia does change ever slightly. So while you can help pinpoint the exact location, as in you can confirm with the rest of the party and the rest of the spirits here that the forge is approximately a day this way, right here on this side of the mountain. There are no paths whatsoever. It's full of overgrown trees and thickets, harpies in the forest, an ever-growing expanding field of tombstones that pushes the forest constantly. You will not get the exact location even if you knew a week ago. And it would still be something you'd have to kind of guesstimate and still hope you'd get it right.
So what I'm hearing is a Tuesday then for him.
That being said, your skills will absolutely come in handy in the forge itself. And also getting access to it specifically.
Alright, so guys, I think we turned Iron Wall into a car or a bus. Put everyone on the bus.
I'm sorry, what?
Drive there.
What did you just say you wanted to make me into?
Iron bus.
Iron bus.
That's what I heard.
I have no mouth, but I must beep. Beep, beep.
I have no mouth, but I must now go back into my liquid form. Bye. Who we knew?
You can't be a liquid bus! Alright. Well, in all seriousness, I think the best thing we can do is go Excuse me. I think the best plan. We all go. We just start walking there as a thing. I mean, obviously, look, the protection's already working, so might as well just go with what we got and keep going in a random direction towards that mountain. I play at the mountain.
Ironwall will also point out, well, I mean, as it is stated or known more so, the elementals do come over, do get closer with holds. So if somebody would have a big enough hold source, let's say a type of to produce an amount of ice, then we could
None
get
of us have that.
enough. Are you sure about that? Not me,
Yes.
but are you sure about that?
Yeah. I don't think any of us have enough gold.
False god, looking at Athoth.
So, do you make ice, you cold, dead-hearted man?
You flatter me so. No, I don't have Ice Storm, although I do know somebody who knows how to cast it. And,
Oh.
they have set several traps for me. It's very good, very nice. You'll see soon. Oh no! He can't help. He can't help us right now. Sorry. He's. I have him imprisoned.
Oh.
So he's just
Hardock.
he's just speaking to him.
Hardock, what are your thoughts?
I'm scared.
What do you want to do?
Oh no! I just want to eat food. They're yelling about harpies and caves.
Alright, we have three options. Do you want to fly and die? Do you want to go in the forest and die to harpies? Or do you want to go in the caves and die, but also gamble?
When you say it like that,
You want to gamble in the caves? No,
Out of the caves!
let's go to the caves.
I don't want to go back in the caves.
It's a tunnel.
Motherfucker be like, it's dark in there. Don't like this.
It's dark, and they're secret eaters.
No, this is a different one. These are secret tunnels.
but what about the other way? Just walking there, like through the forest.
Yeah, that seems the easiest.
I mean, we could get attacked though.
We're gonna get attacked in all three options.
If we're all looking at it's the power of friendship.
Yeah, the power of friendship protects us.
Yeah.
Right, that's 2 votes for the tunnels, 2 votes for the forest.
If I shoot someone, it'll be 2 votes for the tunnels and 1 for the
Let's not do this.
Ironwall and Apophis are the 2 tie-breaking votes.
Ironwall is liquid bus.
That's true, that's true.
Hey, Apophis, what are your thoughts?
So, Arvo, what's your opinion?
He's a robot. I'm sure he has it. Do you?
Okay, now that's racist.
Chloe.
You can't be racist if you don't have.
A race?
If you don't,
And
if
she's,
you don't have,
and she's just
If you don't
grabbing.
have
She's just
like-
grabbing Chilling and like his arm, the muscle of his arm.
you can't be racist if you have muscles.
If you're
Don't
fat.
have muscles, thank you.
What?
That's judgmental.
Oh, if you don't have flesh and bone, I guess.
Yeah, you're not a race if you don't have. Yes.
I guess
Now that's livest.
yeah, now that's fine.
No, he's alive. He just doesn't have. Wish.
He doesn't have wish.
Wish.
Any plants are considered alive and they don't have bones.
That
Chloe,
baby.
I'm
I
surprised
didn't say bones. I said
Chloe.
squish.
I'm surprised
Fat
it's
shaming.
right arm and not a prophecy.
It's doing
Chloe.
nothing but bones. She's gonna like grab his metal arm and be like, "Look at this. This is just bone."
Chloe,
He thinks like a person.
Chloe, You do understand. You do understand that I'm only basically a hard-like construct, right?
Can you speak fucking common, please?
Oh God, what do they call it in your realm? What do they call it in your realm? It's
Hologram.
it's a living illusion. Would be the best way to describe that.
Are you sure you are the illusion, or are you the real one?
I am the illusion, trust me.
He's a real
don't-
pain in the ass.
Yeah. You may be an illusion, but all the suffering you cause just feels real deal.
Wait,
Really real.
wait, are we not talking about Iron Wall?
We are talking about Iron Wall, but the
I thought we were talking about Apophis.
Yeah, because
We were talking
Apophis
about
piped up and he's
Iron
like, you know I'm not made of flesh and blood, right?
So where you're made of flesh
You've
and
been
blood.
playing so long, my head hurts.
Look, a pop is somewhere. It's like just because. Oh my gosh. So
It doesn't matter. You're hot.
you are
Iron
flesh
Wall
and
is-
blood somewhere.
The fuck?
a pop pit, okay? You're flesh and
Heat
blood
is not
somewhere.
good for
That's
my
like
head.
saying that like if I were to use message that suddenly the voice on the other end
We're
is
gonna
not
be stuck here forever.
far away.
You know, pictures capture.
I'm gonna go eat food at the table and wait for them to finish.
Several other people have been sneaking away bits of turkey, so by the time you get to it, it's almost half eaten. But yes, you
I don't
can.
care.
Oh, There's out to pay. I'm gonna go kill a ghost. No, I did. Julian's just getting annoyed with the entire situation.
Jillian says, I kid. Jillian says, I kid, as he's gripping a ghost by the collar.
I'm just kidding.
Okay,
Okay, you know what?
Apophis.
How about this? Let me rephrase. This is a rock, a talking rock. It's just gonna stand
Yeah?
Iron Wall. Are you a talking rock, Apophis?
If we're
No.
here-
What the fuck is in the theater?
To be fair, Chloe, you're nothing but a talking bit of fuck.
Not for us.
I will stab you.
Alright. I can handle a couple of fucking harpies if that's what we're worried about in the forest. And who gives a shit if a few souls are damned to eternal damnation? Are we not trying to stop the end of the world? Why don't we just go through the forest?
F you, all lives matter. I go into the mines. Not the mines.
I'm grabbing
Where's
Chillian.
the secret tunnel?
I'm lassoing. You know what? I'm lassoing Chillian.
No!
For that matter, who cares if someone gets turned into a living puddle? The fastest way and the easiest way to find the place would be to go by air. We should be gathering
That's
air
not the easiest
elementals
way.
right
There's-
now.
Okay, so putting aside the fact that that's fucking messed up, that would not be the easiest way because we'd have to fucking wrangle a bunch of elementals.
Right, you have the heart of King Beortic. They should be drawn to you naturally.
It's not that hard. It's a piece of his fucking ice that came out of a goddamn deer, and I licked it and I showed it to him, and he was like, "Oh yes, I'll make it to a necklace for you." And I was like,
Does it not
All of a sudden-
exude an external cold?
"No,
All of a
it
sudden-
protects me from the cold."
I wildly misunderstood your artifact then. You're immune to taking
would-
cold damage?
Yes,
What?
it's very useful, especially when I had no hair. That would.
I'm being kidnapped!
I'm like keeping it from going into
Alright.
the mine.
We're gonna name this one Trial 2.5, figuring out what the fuck to do.
Trial 2.5, children's puzzle.
Trial 2.5, trying to control Jillian.
So I still think that Iron Wall is the tiebreaker here because Apophis's final vote is to get this done as soon and quick as possible, which is to take flight.
Iron Wall, okay.
I
Yeah.
think walking will get us there quick
Thomas decided to vote third party in this election.
Yes, exactly.
Apophis, there's no third party. You pick one.
Iron Wall will actually say, well, the refugee tunnels would take the chance of taking us longer, and with how hard it is with this group to decide on, how can I put this? simple decision.
You shut your mouth.
I have no mouth. I must.
Yeah,
I have no mouth and I must bitch.
I would read that book.
But the fact of if we go into the tunnels, we come across a three-way intersection. I feel like this will happen once again. So I go for the jungle.
Jungle time. Of course.
I'm going to be enough.
All right. If that is what the party is going to go with, then I need the party to do just a couple of super simple things for some planning. First off, it's going to be about 1 day's travel. Each of you that are still alive are going to need to eat. Secondly,
I'm dead.
Wait, give us the horn back.
secondly, I
Give the
need,
horn back.
if everyone is going to be holding hands for an entire day, well, it should only need to be, no, never mind. Is the party going to be holding hands with the spirits, or are you all just forcing the spirits to hold hands?
We all hold hands. And
Okay.
our
I think we
friendship
should also
will grow.
hold the hands of the spirits. I think they'd probably feel more secure if we did that.
Yeah.
Okay. So then,
All of a sudden, Iron Wall pulls out a literal metric ton of sanitizer and say, "All right, putting blood, get your sanitizer. We, most of you might be dead, but some of us would like to keep on living."
I'm not sure that germs exist here.
Most germs exist here. The ones that died.
Oh,
all of the bad
no.
ones.
Plagues are here.
You know
The
the
99.
I was gonna say, you know that 99.9% you killed? They're back.
They're back.
That what?
1%.
What would germ hell be like? Would it literally just be hand sanitizer and they're just all sitting in it?
Yes.
But what about the 1%?
Okay, wait. Okay, so I need to know how you're positioning yourselves within this line. If you're making a 100-man Congo line, I need some positions, basically.
I'm in the front.
Would it not?
You mean the end?
I'm not.
Would it not make sense to have Iron Wall in the front so he could, feed?
Correct.
Yeah, you're true.
He's the only one who really knows where the forge is.
You are true.
Kind of.
You are factual.
You are true.
You are true.
You are accurate.
I'm in the very back. I'm
No,
the
below.
confused.
Iron Wall absolutely knows where Forge is. It's on Mouse Lake.
Alright, smartass. Alright. So what about the rest of you then? How are you going to be taking up the party?
The rest of you. If it's Iron Wall and then Chilean, I will be holding on to Chilean's hand. Alina will.
Okay.
And then that leaves Chloe and Hardock then. Are you two going to be up front with them with a chain of spirits behind you?
Where's Apophis?
I don't think I have another choice at this point.
Get in here, Hardock.
Apophis thinks it's probably going to be smart if there's at least one person in the back. So he's going to take
I'm
the
in
back.
the back.
Oh,
That's
Shut
a
up,
good
back.
point.
Chloe.
Chloe
Oh,
is
my
also
bad.
gonna go sit in the back because she's got that fireball.
Okay, never mind.
I guess everyone's in the back.
Why is everyone at?
It's alright, Iron
I'll
Wall.
stay
I'll
at
keep.
Iron Wall. You know what? I'll be there with
You'll be
you.
alright. I'll
I make a suggestion.
No.
Could we, instead of just having half the party up front and half the party at the back, we just place members of the party through the conga line, so if there's trouble within the middle or somewhere there, have somebody there to, up trouble, so we could
That's
put them
good.
at,
That's
put
actually a
us
good idea.
ourselves at equal distance from each other.
That's a good idea.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna walk back.
Increments.
Yes.
Hardock, you want to go to the middle?
That's a good
I'll
idea.
go to the middle.
Okay, so I think we've got Ironwall and Alina in the front, Hardock in the middle, and the rest in the back.
There are 50 people between you and the nearest person, Hardock.
Okay,
The way he likes
I'll figure it out.
Alright,
The way,
it. This is good for Hardock.
if this
Yeah, good luck.
is how everybody would like to solidify this as you begin to leave this clearing, then that's
Yep.
what we will do. If you have any last minute changes, now is the time to make them.
I don't like that implication.
Why should we change it?
are we going
We're
through the tunnels or the forest? I forgot.
You're going through the forest
going to the forest.
for roughly about a day's worth of travel, while hand in hand with 100 people.
Once again, I don't think we should only have one person in the middle being, you know.
I want
I
them to
mean,
like
we're
evenly
counting
facing ourselves.
I'll go with Hardock's friend.
I count us 2.
Like 4/3. Wait,
What?
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 He's
I
multiple
didn't.
people.
Here, how about this for the line order? Ironwall in front. For 25 people,
I
I guess
a quarter of the way. A quarter of the way, put Chloe. The next quarter, put Hardock. The next quarter, put Elena. And then the last can be both Athoth and Jillian. We know how much they love each other.
I want to be next to
Should've been me.
Apophis. Can I take the
It
front?
should have been me.
Oh, you want to trade?
The robot.
Yeah.
So, wait, Jillian, you have to let Athoth be unwatched by you, the person who's been the most affected by him.
I don't want to be near him. No gaslighting. Chloe,
Well,
you
he can't
pull the
exactly kill anyone right now.
It wouldn't stop him.
Then that's for me and him to figure out. Like, we can't technically die.
He was perfectly
wanna
willing to
deal with
leave
him.
somebody as a puddle.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I can't. I can't cuddle.
I can't puddle.
No, you can just break all your
And I can
bones.
just polymorph. I can just polymorph him into something and stick him in my pocket if he tries anything.
Creepy.
Can you polymorph essentially an illusion?
Yeah, I mean, he's
Oh,
got
that's
physical
true.
attributes.
She has done it before. He is here enough, in some shape or form, that he has turned her into a rat. Or she has turned him into a rat.
We'll do it this way. I'm all in front. Quarter of the way, Jillian. The next quarter, Elena. And the next quarter, Hardock. And then the last two on the end will be Athoth and Chloe. Good?
Alright, sounds good.
Wait, okay. We have a good coverage.
Alright.
Yes.
Awesome. Once again, I'm going to ask you, is this what we are going to lock in?
Yes.
I think so.
Stop asking that, it scares me!
Okay,
I know.
alright. The first
I think
problems...
he's actually trying not to scare us.
No, sweetie. The first problems will arise in this massive Congo line in the second hour of travel, when one of you has to pee.
We
Now,
have to do it like
First,
horses. We just go as we walk.
first thing I need to bring up is, this is 24 hours of travel, taking into account things like resting and eating. But how are any of you going to be doing these things if you have to be holding hands with everyone?
You sit
Don't worry
down,
about it.
holding hands, and
Oh.
then you can like.
It's
You
just-
only let go of hands once you're sitting down. Unless you're a spirit, you don't let go.
It's just
I have an
one.
idea.
It's just one day. What's your idea?
Private Sanctum. If I cast Private Sanctum, and there are people who are still linked to the clearing, and they lead into Private Sanctum, will Private Sanctum suddenly become safe?
Yes. Private
That's
Sanctum,
Private
I
Sanctum
believe.
then.
I believe. Let me double check for Private Sanctum. There is a special clause within Private Sanctum that says you can't be divined, and I think that would be the saving grace that prevents gods from stealing people. But I need to check. But I do need to check.
Private Sanctum, complete with lavatories.
I was gonna say.
Go piss.
I was gonna say communal water skin.
Communal water skin. Take one down, pass it around mouth to mouth so that you don't drop hands.
Oh, that's not what he was talking about. He's talking about peeing.
Ew.
Yes, so you said mouth to mouth. That's some good piss.
Wait, I just realized that they need to do is hold one of the living person's hands, right?
You don't seem to understand or know how this works exactly.
And well, how does this work exactly? It's been a while since I've been up here.
Okay, well, once we reach a point where like one or more of us feels like they just can't go on anymore without either rest or a bathroom break, I'm going to cast Private Sanctum, and then everyone can bunch up inside and then take our break.
Since Chloe's on the end, right?
Yep.
You wouldn't be breaking the chain by separating yourself to cast the spell. Which means that for at least the first 8 hours of travel, before anybody gets too hungry or is too embarrassed to use the restroom right then and there, after about 8 hours, eventually a Private Sanctum will be able to go up, and people can seek refuge there. But then there's still
we stand up and
from.
our
I do have another suggestion.
Okay.
Since we have 2 people on the end, and only really one of them needs to hold the hands of the people at the. Why don't we have the other person just switch out the people that need to go to the bathroom or eat? Or have Ironwall do it because he doesn't need to do either.
This would be smart, but Ironwall needs to be there at the head in order to find the forge.
Yeah, so we stop when. Oh well, yeah. No, let's go with the first idea then. Just have Chloe be the floater, essentially.
Chloe, how do you like that idea?
She's so excited she can't say anything.
No, sorry, my nose was trying to sneeze and then it just decided it was not gonna. So can you repeat that?
So, Ironwall is suggesting that when everybody comes out of this Private Sanctum, instead of you, Chloe, specifically attaching yourself to the line, you stay outside the line and you keep using your cat speed to run up and down the line to take anybody's place that needs to leave, to use the restroom, to eat, to drink, etc.
Okay. That sounds like a good idea.
Cool. No pitfall that will arise from your travels here. There will be a harpy attack. Unfortunately, it's gonna be after Chloe has just gotten like 7 requests in a row to run up and down this line, and she is just exhausted at the moment. She's kind of laying there at a rest as right as about Hardock is passing her in the line, and she's just kind of curled up, getting her strength back, when Chloe herself is going to be the one attacked by the harpy. Detached from the line, alone, and you look weak, yes. Out of seemingly nowhere, a surprise attack is going to rake across Chloe's back.
Ow!
And I'm going to attempt to grapple you and carry you away.
Lasso!
Actually, I'm gonna let that happen really quick.
What do you mean?
This motherfucker gonna regret this.
You got this.
Because I'm also going to immediately kazoo into a giant ape.
I got a 20.
And it's got me in its grip.
A 24 to hit, first off.
Yeah, that hits. Don't worry.
Okay, I need to look up damage, and then I need you to make a performance. I need you to try to break grapple, or no, you're letting it happen. Sorry. So you're automatically grappled. I need you to do a performance roll to kazoo into aid.
Okay.
Don't land on the spirit. We don't want him to turn to goop.
That's a 20, a dirty 20.
Better, 20. Oh, it's got a +3 to hit, so it would have been just a 20 to hit. My bad.
Doesn't matter. Either way, it would have hit.
Oh, that's not a whole lot of damage. These are not the same harpies that I used for the one shot. Oh well. 5 damage as you are grabbed and then kazoo into an ape. You are now way too big to be fitting in the talons of this harpy. And for a brief second, you have a chance to attack before you begin to fall.
I will absolutely then grab the fucking thing with my other hand.
As it starts to fall.
You said 5 damage?
Yes.
Okay, and then what is a grapple check? Is that dexterity?
It is athletics based. When you're initiating it, which is a strength based skill.
Okay, let me look at this guy's thing. So that's strength. That is a +6. 26. 15. Unless you said no. Did you say athletics?
Yeah, whatever the strength based one is, which is athletics.
Okay, athletics should have been a +9, so that's another 3. That's an 18.
It will attempt very poorly, mind you, but it will attempt to break out with a d20 +1. Let's see here. With an 11. Unfortunately, it cannot break the grapple, and you guys all see this extreme flurry of chaos. Up and down the line, you would have seen Chloe running, and would have noticed her stopping to rest, and would have all heard the kazoo go off, and would have turned to see suddenly an ape falling out of the sky with a harpy in its death grip. They're about 30 feet up, and they just plummet straight down to the ground. The ape rotating enough that its body lands directly on the harpy. And you hear this... and a lot of crunching.
Oh my word.
Emily, due to shunting damage, I'm going to have you roll 3d6.
I think Chloe just got us dinner.
Good job!
5.
Yay!
5? Alright. Definitely several broken ribs. One of its wings are broken, and it's clawing in pain. It is not dead, but it's flapping wildly and attempting to get off of you, in a way. It's gonna batter you twice, with a +3 to hit each time. What is your AC as an ape?
12.
Does anybody else in the party want to react? You're all kind of daisy-chained here, watching an ape beat the shit out of a harpy.
Why do you want to cast heal spell?
Out here on. Go!
That spell is going to be Summon Celestial at 6th level.
Ooh, very good.
It's going to be Defender, by the way. So it's going to have an AC of 20.
Very
Wait,
good.
no, AC of 9. Oh, wait a second. Let me recheck that. It might be 20. No, it's going to be of 19.
19.
Emily, the battering of the wings deals an additional 3 damage to you, and it is going to be your turn as a celestial guardian literally rises up out of golden runes cast right next to you. but just for the sake of brevity, it's not going to take long for the Celestial Guardian and the kazoo playing ape to finish off the harpy.
Woo!
Once we get to the area in which Ironwall believes that the entrance to the forge should be, it's going to take a little bit of searching, but using Ironwall's intuition, he takes a couple of educated guesses, a few left turns, goes underneath of a tree root, and thus a giant tree, and finds himself parting several shrubs and bearing witness to a massive stone bridge, incomprehensibly large, big enough for giants to stroll across, immaculately carved and cobbled together, seemingly out of handcrafted stone. This bridge spans over a ravine, easily several hundred feet long. And at the other end, of that ravine, where the bridge connects one landmass to another on this mountaintop, there's a great, massive building, ornately carved seemingly from the stone rocks themselves, massive, overbearing archways that are being guarded by stone warriors the size of buildings that you used to live in. The archways themselves could hold the biggest of humanoids that you've ever seen, and the building itself is nearly indescribably gargantuan compared to anything you've ever seen in the mortal realm. Easily a dozen of these stories tall, what could be called stories if each story itself wasn't 100 feet high. This is the Great Forge of Ptah, and that's easy to tell from anybody who knows of Ptah, for his animal-headed statues line the bridge all the way leading up to his forge. His great forge ahead of you, which thunders and bellows with the creation of great things from within. The heat emanating from the forge itself can be felt all the way on the other side of the bridge, and what sounds like the singing hymns of chorus of angels can be heard almost in rhythm with the slamming of what sounds like a massive hammer against an anvil incomprehensibly large. You find yourselves at the foot of the Forge of Ptah, 100 men strong, ready to create a new link in the Forge of the Snake.
Ironwall's gonna say after the description, Ironwall's gonna say, I'm smaller since I last been here.
You've been here before?
Yeah, you
This
see,
is literally my god.
you see that 30-foot tall statue over there? His name's Kevin.
Kevin.
And if you look real close on the shoulder, that's me. It's a fucking dot.
All right,
8 minutes would be a thing.
that's where we're gonna end the session next week.
Hey.
Next week.
Next week
Next
on
week.
the New
Dragon
Horizon.
Ball Z.
Next time on Long Horizon. I mean, New Horizon.
All right. Does anybody have any closing words they'd like to leave for the YouTube audience?
Thank you
Hmm.
for
We're
Do
recording.
drugs, kids.
The boys.
No, do the drugs. That's how we got here. No, don't do drugs. I'm sorry. That was a joke. Drugs are bad. Play D&D instead.
Editor put Chloe in jail.
Editor,
Stay-
get rid of Chloe.
Stay in school. Stay in jail. Don't do school. Of drugs.
No.
Get there.
That's the
Editor
same, right?
Bandanar.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
punch
maybe
you,
it's time
Trillian. You're not
y'all-
here.
Y'all hold hands.
We're gonna beat the snake by the power of friendship.
Alina, what did you
grab
say?
a hand.
My little pony, my little pony.
I don't know this group.
Hey, I'm right here. Hey. You literally,
you're
you're talking to Athoth. We are the party.
Jillian,
what?
you gotta be Applejack.
Why is he Applejack?
I don't know how I don't know how I joined up with this.
Apple.
What the fuck is going on?